Hi guys, so this is my analysis update on gold, guys. What am I expecting on gold? Before we do our analysis on gold, let's do a quick recap on gold and see our initial thought on gold. So if you watch my previous analysis, I think we were around this um we were right here around this area right here. So I gave two scenarios, right? My first scenario was there's a possibility that we might continue to react around this area right here to push to the upside to our TP, or we might push down a little bit to my 38.2% fib level. And my reason for that, if you remember, was because we had a break of structure right here. So I said we might come down here, reject around that area to push to the upside, because overall I was predicting an upper trend. And my last scenario was that we might push down to my 50% fib level, as you can see right here, just because to touch this trend line right here. So we might have like a touch of trend line before pushing to the upside. As we can see that this became invalid. This also became invalid as well. We pushed down a little bit, but we pushed down to it's my 61.8% fib level. We pushed up, but we didn't get to our target, which was 246.656 before tanking to the downside. So that was like a complete invalid, and which is okay. We can always get the market right all the time. So now we are going to delete, I'm going to delete this previous analysis that I have and just reanalyze gold based on the new current price market. I'm going to delete this as well. So let's go to my bigger time frame just to see today's analysis on gold. As you know, I like to do top down analysis, so let's go to a bigger time frame and see what gold is. So we can see this is the weekly time frame right here. What are we seeing right here? I'm seeing sort of like a bull move right here, right? We can see that this candlestick engulfed the other one, right? So which is tricky though, because I was predicting some sort of like a push to the downside, right? But let's see how the market goes, and let's also be mindful that we have been seeing weak rejection around this zone right here. So it hasn't broken the zone yet. We've been rejecting around this zone multiple times, so that also signifies that we might be pushing to the upside. So let's go to smaller time frame. Let's go to my daily time frame, guys. So as you can see in the daily time frame, based on how we are currently on a downtrend, right? Based on this, because we broke this structure right here, you can see that we broke this trend line right here. It gave us this W but at the top, sorry, and continue to push to the downside. We've been having the lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, and possible this one as well. So there's still possibility for us to push to the upside a little bit based on what we are seeing right here. So we might push, there's still a room for us to push to my 38.2% fib level before rejecting to the downside, or we might push to my 50% fib level before rejecting to the downside, right? So these are still possibilities I am seeing currently on gold. So I see room for a push to the upside, certainly. So let's go to my 4-hour time frame and see. Let's delete this one right here. Let's put a new trend line right here. We can see that even the market is giving us momentum of buy, right? We can see this current candlestick right here is a beautiful engulfing buy momentum. So I still see a possibility of it pushing to the upside, right? But like I said, let's be mindful of here as well. So I'm going to put a trend line right here. Let's be mindful as well. That shows that we might push to the downside, and this might just be like so we have to be mindful, right? So this, you can see that we are still breaking structure right here. came down to retest, right? Broke structure, came down to retest, had this engulfing candle. So we might just continue to push to the upside. I see that, right? Overall, let's go to my smaller time frame and see. But I rather want us to be mindful of this zone right here, because we can see that we have a third touch of the trend line, which we know solidifies the trend line, so we might continue to tag to the downside. But for us to be a little bit more safer, let's see if a candlestick will close above this trend line right here. Then that will give us more confluence for us to know that we might be continuing to push to the upside. So that is what I'm currently seeing right now. Let's go to my 4-hour time frame and see if I can draw a mini fib from point A here to point B right here. So we can see, based on this mini fib right here, we rejected around 61.8% fib level, which we know that is a golden zone right there. So I see it at least maybe pushing to the upside, right? Let's go to my smaller time frame. So let's go to my 2-hour time frame and see how the market. So we can see even the 12-hour right here, this momentum candlestick is a buy. So it's still solidifying that we are going to buy, right? But like I said, let's just be mindful of the trend line right there. Let's go to my 1-hour time frame and see. Still seeing the same thing. So there's a possibility of different reasons that can happen, right? We might push down a little bit, right, to retest this zone right here, to possibly reject around 50% fib level before pushing to the upside as a possibility, or we might just continue, give us a breakout structure with an candlestick closes above that trend line, right? Give us some sort of like a continuation pattern, either something like this or probably something like this, to either continue to push to the upside. Yeah, that is what I am currently predicting right now. So I'm going to draw my thoughts. We might come here, retest, to give us momentum, for us to know that we are still pushing to the upside, right? That it's a breakout and not a fake out. That is really important. So the next level will certainly be around this area right here, 154. Right there. But like I also said, there's a possibility, just because of this where we currently are, we can see this is a significant trend line right here. This is a significant trend line right here. So there is a possibility that we might drop actually, and if we that should be something like this, probably to maybe around here. Let me just use my mini fib just to see. Okay. Yeah, probably maybe around here. Let's change the color. Like I said, maybe around 50% fib level. We might retrace around that area. Then we might push to the upside or continue to push to the downside, depending on how the market will react around that area. Let's adjust the trend line right here. So that is my thoughts right now on gold, guys. Let's see how the market will plays out, and that will determine our next move. But this is my quick thought on gold, guys. Hope you guys find it helpful. If you do, please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, share, and I'll see you in my next analysis, guys. Thank you for watching. And just a quick reminder, don't forget to be open-minded and be flexibility in the market, because that really helps on how your day will go. If you are too narrow-minded and you just think the market should go the way you want to go, you'll be more frustrated. But if you're just open-minded and let the market lead to you, then it will be much easier on you. So my thoughts on gold, guys. See you in my next video. Bye.